We're off to do the Camino. Sounds easy enough, but which one? There are about 12 to choose from. In our case, it was the best known route, the Camino Frances, which stretches some 780 kilometres from St Jean Port in France to Santiago de Compostela in western Spain. We were ready to become pilgrims and follow in the footsteps of pilgrims who first walked the trail thousands of years ago. But what makes a pilgrim? Do you have to carry your necessary belongings the entire journey, or can you get them transported from place to place? Do you have to walk the entire journey, or can you elect to hop in a taxi or bus and skip a few kilometres? It appears everyone's story is different, but unlike most of the people we met on the trail, we were determined to walk every step, carrying all of our possessions. So basically we're just walking into Horizon now. Been walking for about 2 hours. We started when it was pitch black. We'll stop there for a coffee break, and then we'll truck on to Roncesvalles, which is another, I think it's about 16 kilometres. So it's going to make the full day, about 24 to 26 kilometres, and a rise of about 1,200 metres, I think it is, and down 600 metres into Roncesvalles. Spent a lovely night up in Roncesvalles last night. It's a really big monastery there that can fit up to about 200 or something people. It's very crowded. We got in there about 1:15, which is early. I think we were one of the first people there. Anyway, today we're going from Roncesvalles to Zubiri. We're about halfway there. Yeah, we've heard lots of stories about how crowded it's been at this time of year, and I think something like about 900 people left St Jean, which is the starting point, a couple of days ago, which are kind of almost record numbers for this time of year at least. Today we're walking from Zubiri to Pamplona. Apparently in Pamplona, it may not be the running of the bulls this weekend, but apparently there are other fiestas on there. Hi everybody!
I don't know what you guys are doing back at home, but we're having a ball.
Well, it's day 4, about 7 a.m. We're just walking out of Pamplona. The place has been a party all night long. We're just making our way to Puerto Lorena, I think it's called. It's about a 25-kilometre walk. But we get an early start before it gets a bit hot.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at our face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
It's Antoinette again, feeding her face.
It reminds me of my childhood. My mum and dad used to have one.
Chances that I miss secrets of me.
Welcome to day 6 of the Camino. We've been walking about 3.5 hours. We stayed at a nice albergue called Cappuccinos, and it was actually run by some kind of ministry, so all through the place there were all these little statuettes of JC himself and a few monks and popes and all that sort of stuff. Got up at 5, spent about an hour and a half getting ready and took off. It's around 6:30, which gave us about an hour and a half of darkness, so used head torches and that type of thing. So it was good, great, a good way to start the day. Last night we stayed at a place, it's a beautiful place. It's quite luxurious compared to a lot of them. Another fantastic day in paradise. It's funny, you look at the map and you sort of think you're really making a dent on it, but still got, at least another 3 weeks of walking.
I was getting nervous because you went, it's just, I'm thirsty.
And that's a stealer. All farmers going to go broke this week, this year. As long as Antoinette's all right. Day 8 on the Camino. It's quite a long day. It's probably about 30 kilometres. Again, as you can see, just grapes all ready for the picking. What would you say, Antoinette?
Unbelievable.
Good day?
Fantastic day.
Nahira to Gronyan, 33, 34 kilometres, which is longer than normal. As you can see from a lot of this terrain, it's kind of fairly flat. Got a few niggles, I won't lie. I've got a major sort of shin splint problem, and Antoinette's struggling with a nail lifting up on her second smallest toe. But we're putting on a brave face and continuing. That's where we're headed. Just walked nearly 40 kilometres. We were going to stay at a village about 15 kilometres back, can't think of the name of it. Once you get into Burgos, it's just very flat, very boring, lots of industrial stuff. We think we've still got about 4 kilometres left to go.
I'm in pain.
In pain, lots of it.
Taking my shoes off, I'm wearing my Crocs. See? Crocs. This is Julian being a baby. We're at the hospital because he just thinks that he's got green stick injuries, green stick fractures.
I'm broken.
Infected, he's broken, he's such a baby. He's doing my head in.
Okay, can I have my phone
And
back
there's a
now?
possibility I might have to do the Camino on my own. Oh my God. Burgos itself, with all the waterways, statues, cathedrals, churches, cafes, restaurants, to say the least, it's fantastic.
So today we're about 3 hours into our 30-kilometre hike. We're hoping to stop at a town today called Honatas. We haven't booked anything, so it'll just be one of the albergues. But it's all been great. So
I've been blessed.
bunch of school kids coming towards us at the moment, which is quite interesting.
Buen camino.
Buen camino.
Gracias.
How are you guys?
Buen camino.
Buen camino.
Camino.
Buen camino.
Buen camino.
Hello, gracias.
Buen camino.
Gracias.
Buen camino.
Have a nice day.
Buen camino.
That's very interesting. Basically today was a short day. It's only about 20 kilometres. Nothing special on the track. It was pretty boring really, to be honest. First day I think I can sort of say that. But it was good just taking our time, going at a good leisurely pace.
Hi.
Hi Hi there.
Still alive.
Still alive. Still going really well. We've already walked over 17, probably 18 kilometres. We stopped in the little town of Calzadilla for breakfast, so we're feeling rather refreshed. Now we've just got 6 k's onto the next town. Then I think 2 lots of tree, and we get to Moritino, I think it's called.
Julian's shin splints are improving. My toenail fell off.
Yeah, see, there's a toe.
Don't be
Somewhere.
ridiculous. So I'm walking with a raw nail bed at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it clean and not get infected.
It's day 16, so today's about a 27 kilometre trip. We took off the usual time, 6 o'clock. Things have been a bit slow. I kind of got us lost at one stage. I think one of the things I was hoping to get out of the Camino, like everyone comes here trying to get something, what to do next in their life. If I want to get anything out of it, it was just to be more patient. I think living in Sydney, you've got so much traffic and everything's moving at such a fast pace, you can't get anything done and you lose patience and become frustrated and everything. I think I've realised today that that's not going to happen because, I'm just an impatient person, I suppose. That's not too bad, is it, Antoinette?
He's a real cranky pants today, and I have to say, a lot of people just come because they like walking or they like the scenery. There's no rhyme or reason why people are doing the Camino. It's a holiday for some, it's a revelation for others, it's a journey, adventure. You take out of the Camino what you want to take out of it.
Today we're walking from Albergo Ranero to Lyon. It's about 37, 38 kilometres. Do a video yesterday. But yesterday we walked out of Lyon after having a rest day, 32 kilometres to Hospital de Borga. It's a beautiful little town. They've got this ancient bridge there. It's been done up, obviously.
1, 2, 3, action!
This is one of a few days that we haven't actually pre-planned where we're going to stay, so we're just going to see where the tide takes us.
Experience? It's been a really good experience actually. I think there's a lot of beauty out there. A lot of people don't seem to appreciate it though.
Downhill.
Pack a horse up and rest up here on Black Country Rock. You never know, you might find it here on Black Country Rock. Pack a horse up and rest up here on Black Country Rock. You never know, you might find it here. Black Country Rock. Some say the view is crazy, but you may adopt another point of view. So if it's much too hazy, you can leave my friend and me with point of view.
This is day 22. Didn't do a video yesterday. Just didn't think about it really. Well, last night we stayed in a place called Villafranca del Biez. I think that's how you say it, something like that. Beautiful little town, hamlet I think they call them. Rather large one compared to some of the ones we've seen. Just the best accommodation there. It's like 60 euros, so it's kind of split 2 ways, so it's really not too bad. So today we're walking to Osabrira. It's about 29 k's. We've already done about 24. We're kind of left with this kind of a big hill. Just got to kilometre or two to get to La Faba, and then another 4 or 5 to Osabira. Apart from that, all feeling good. Antoinette's feeling good. Give us a wave, Antoinette.
I'm broken.
You're broken, all right. Hello, cows. Hola. All up, we're doing 30 kilometres. I think we've got about 3 or 4 kilometres to go to Samos. And Samos is meant to be famous. Apparently it's got a big monastery there. And the place that we're staying, we booked ahead. It's meant to be very close to there, so that'll be good. Hi there, this is day 20-something. We missed reporting yesterday. We walked from Samos to Portomarin, which means you walk into Sauria up about 11 k's, then you got about 23. Once you hit Sauria, you may as well be in a completely different walk. Like, there are so many day walkers, every man and his dog, scout groups are there. It's just so different after you've had the isolation of the track mostly to yourself. But I guess that is what the Camino is, and we kind of knew it beforehand, but yeah, it certainly hits you. It doesn't matter how you prepare yourself for it. Today, just set out from Portomarin. So tell me what you like about today, Antoinette.
I was able to get into my own zone. I love walking through fog. There's some interesting people that we've met along the way. Amazing flowers and amazing trees. Not that I haven't seen that many trees. And the man chasing his cow that Julian thought he was getting but didn't get because he forgot to press the record.
I pressed it just went
But that's
straight
what
up.
happens when you're a grandpa and you're old.
And that's all from Antoinette.
I'm not finished yet. But overall, today's been magical. And Julian wants to cut me off.
You're running out of
But
battery.
I had a great time. Today's great. Loving it. Loving the wine, loving the... I think I've become an alcoholic though.
Bye. Hello, donkey. This is our second last day on the Camino, hopefully, all going well. 54 kilometres to go. Yeah!
It's been really good getting up at 5 o'clock every day and, I don't know, having a goal and reaching it in another day or two, or another day. Tomorrow will be in Santiago. It's just been fun. I've loved it. I've loved the walking.
Careful. You can't help but get a little bit happy when you know you're closing in on a goal. Well, it's our final day on the Camino.
25 k's to go and we'll be in Santiago.
Today we've got a 39 kilometre day. We started off from Azura at 6 a.m. We'd seen these boxes and we thought they were for smoking meat and all that, and this lady said that they're for corn. So we thought she was lying. Sorry, I'm not doing this for it. Actually, I might just spin this around. Maybe not, because the dog wants to kill us, so you can see it anyway. Let's go, Antoinette. We're not wanted there. Feeling fit, both of us. Loving life.
Yes.
And very, very, very happy that we're just probably about 3 hours from getting into Santiago.
Yeah, it was hard work, but we eventually got here. Oh dear, oh dear.
Lots of trucks, God knows what else. Just like any other city, you can tell that we're kind of on the outskirts.
Everyone has their own journey when you do the Camino. But I think after doing it and talking to people, seeing what I've seen, I think walking it and carrying your own backpack would be the way you can honestly say you've done it. Counting down every kilometre now.
Just walking the streets of Santiago now, heading towards the cathedral so we can go and collect our credential.